All right. Hello, hello. It's almost 8 o'clock. Okay, let me see now. Where are people coming from? We have, oh, right beside me I have Joan. Hey, Joan, say hi.
Hi.
All right. And then we've got Togo, Saskatchewan. Hello, Sandy. We got Maryfield from Ohio. That's Veronica. We have Paul's telling me it's 8 a.m. Monday morning, Australia time. Hello, Paul. We've got Cornwall, Ontario. That's interesting. Hey, Cornwall, how are you? We have Victoria, Ohio. Yeah, okay, we already did that once. We have Woodbridge. Hello, Rose. How are you? How are you? Lethbridge, Alberta. We have Oakville. Pedro, how are you? We have South Carolina with John. We have Greensfield from Brent. And who else do we have here? I already mentioned Lawrenceville, Georgia. Yolanda. Scarborough. Sandra and Steve. Hollis. Cindy and Norris. What else do we have here? Toronto. Hello, Toronto. Yay, someone from where I'm at. All right, as you're coming in, just type in the city you're attending from. That would be great. Hello, Aurora, with Osman and Susan. And more people still coming in right now as we speak. And I'm also getting more alerts. Let me make sure. Hi, excited to learn. I'm single mom. Great. Looking forward to learn. Yes. Any tips? All right. Where do I go to see the webinar? Oh, great. Let me see here. Sorry, people are messaging me also on Facebook as we speak. And make sure to get the information so they can come on here. All right. Hello, San Diego. How you doing? Mr. Mark Trinidad from Ajax. You know what? Let me move this. I am recording my screen as well, just so you guys can see. Oh, if you'll let me copy that over. So here are all these little superstars here. And then we have Gene McGill from Out in the Boonies. And I don't know where the heck my message box just disappeared. Let us do this. No, not that box. All right, let me just show my screen right now. And we can get this show on the road. And I need to get my question box, which kind of disappeared on me here. Hold on, I gotta find it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I gotta blame Tim for this because normally I have a regular Sunday webinar, which is just for my group for another business that I was doing before I even heard of Visalus, and I just decided, you know, this Sunday I should teach a bit more about, you know, how we're using Facebook to blow up Visalus. And you know, I asked him if it was okay to let others know about that. He said sure. And basically that's what's happened. He blasted out to everyone else, and we're just having more people coming onto this last minute. So hopefully you will learn something today. Actually, no, hopefully. I know you will learn something today. There is a box somewhere in your screen. It should be in the top right on there. Maybe it's a little arrow now you have to press to open up. If you have questions, I want you to make sure that you write down those questions on there, because I'm going to do my best today for you to learn how we're doing what we're doing, number one. Number two, how you can use Facebook properly, you know, because I'm getting a bunch of people who are asking me questions on what's this challenge stuff you're doing on your page. So I'm going to show you how we're doing that, and then how to leverage the power of our group, how you can use the Visalus project. So right now, can you guys see my screen? If you can just put your hands up. Yes, no, if you can see my screen, that is great. Okay, cool. Thank you. You see all those people all adding me as friends right now, all last minutes. I'm just confirming them as we speak here. And I want to make sure this isn't too slow. Roxy now, close that. And one more thing. So I hope you have a pen and paper with you. Okay, someone can hear me but not see me. Are you? Let me make sure you're not on the phone here. Well, no, you'll be able to see me. You should be able to see your screen. All right, so you should be able to see your screen. Okay, Resh Lakhani, I'm speaking to you. All right, you should be able to see your screen. All right, so, all right, good stuff. Yeah. If you want to see me, let me see what picture is showing up right now. Nope, no picture, so forget. All right. Okay, let's come back here. All right, cool. Okay, yeah, so guys, you will not see me. You will only see my screen or my website here. I'm trying to see if you have there. That's a picture of me right there. Okay. So welcome everyone. If you have new people on this webinar, what I did say I was going to do, I was going to just let people know real quickly, you know, what it is that we do. So I'll take about 5 minutes to do that. And then after that, I'm going to go into questions that a lot of people are having. A lot of people are wondering, you know, Dave, how come you're exploding this business so fast? For those of you who are involved in my other business, this particular Sunday, this particular training is going to be about how I'm building this other business online and offline. Sorry. So you're going to see how I'm going to share some stuff with you that maybe you did not know I was doing. You're going to see how we're actually doing it. And depending on which country you're in, so for example, like Australia, we're not open in Australia right now. I don't know when we'll be open in Australia, but at least the strategies I'm going to be able to show you, doesn't matter which business you're building, you'll be able to apply these strategies into any business. Okay. Now, the guy I learned all this from is Tim Sharif and Lindsay Meyer and Mark Sharif. So there's 3 guys are the ones who taught me how to use Facebook here. I'm going to show you some results of that. And all I can tell you is this is going to be pretty darn exciting. I mean, I'm excited there's so many people here to listen to me. I mean, all I do is talk to people. All right. So first of all, yeah, now Joan is on the phone trying to get more people to come out here. What I want to do is just show you guys. Actually, you know what? I want you to type in love and but not have. I want you to type in what the hardest thing has been so far for you to build this actual business. Okay, so just type in the box there. What's been the biggest challenge for you to actually build this business? Because if you know why you're on this webinar, then when I'm giving the answers, I mean, you'll start to see the answers right in front of you. But first of all, you have to know why you are on this webinar. Okay, someone says, I'm cutting off. Well, hey guys, am I cutting off? Am I actually cutting off? Let me know if I am or not. Okay, someone else is saying they are puking all over Facebook. Okay, finding promoters, getting people to come out to challenge parties, getting people to believe in a product, closing time, how to use social media, where to find customers aside from your friends and family, getting people to network marketing, getting people to challenge parties. Here you find, okay, I'm good. Feels like someone hasn't contacted me, then why would they now? If someone has contacted me, I don't understand your question, Carol, but okay. I know too many people and not enough time. Ha! I love that. Ash. Okay, generating leads, people not having funds, cannot find people in my area, finding promoters, getting people, customers, okay. My challenge is getting people to show up at my party. I've lost 11 prospects to other teams. Yes, David, what a problem. Bringing in promoters, and when we do, all right, cool. All right, well, first and foremost, because I know we have some new people here, let me just show you real quickly why it is this thing's exploding so fast for me. Okay, this is what I share with people, and like I said, I just want to show this to you. If it can help you, great. Hopefully you have a pen and paper with you. Okay, I'm going to take about 5 minutes to show you what I show people. Okay, so here goes. For me personally, okay, no matter what business I've been in, just so you understand, yes, I'm having success, massive success right now with Visalus, but it never started that way for me. Okay, back a few years ago, actually about 9 years ago, I had $1 left in my bank account. Oh, you know what? I wish I saved the image. I have the image somewhere here, but I can't show you right now. But I had $1 left in my bank account, actually $1.37. You take away the bank fees, I only had 37 cents left in my bank. Now, what happened to me is I had no money. I was staying with my mom because my mom had food in the fridge. And the guy online, he found me online. I don't know how he found me, but he found me online. And he said, you know what, I've got a way for you to make some money. And I was hungry. That means I was willing to do whatever it takes. Now, when he shared with me what the opportunity was, it was a weight loss opportunity at that time. But the reality is I wasn't even eating that much, so I was already skinny as a twig. So I didn't have to lose weight. But I know that there's a business out there where you can make money selling lipstick, but you don't have to wear lipstick yourself. I mean, I'm a guy, okay? And I don't wear lipstick at night. So the reason I'm sharing that with you is because a lot of times people say, well, you know what, I need to try the product first to see if it works and all that kind of stuff. You know what, that's all baloney. For me, I don't need to wear lipstick to know there's a business out there. So I saw the opportunity. My goal with that opportunity was just to make $1,000 a month. And because I've never made $1,000 a month in any home-based business before, this is back in 2003/2004, I gave myself 6 months to learn how I could make that $1,000 extra a month. Now what I did, and I'm just going to write down on here, I'm just sharing this with you guys, is I broke it down. So I wanted to make $1,000 a month, all right? And I broke it down to per week. So per week, that means I needed to make $250 a week. Now, what did I need to do to create $250 a week? Well, in that particular business, I had to bring in, every person I brought in, I made $50. Okay, so for me to make $250 a week, I needed to bring in 5 people times $50. That would give me $250 for the week. So again, if I broke this down per day, let's say working Monday to Friday, I needed to make $50 a day. Okay? Now, the biggest challenge I had is, what did it take for me to get one person into the business? Okay, I didn't know what my closure ratio was. That means how many people did I have to speak to get one person to say yes? So the reason I drew this out for you right now is because everyone wants to make a certain dollar amount. And in reality, some people say they want to make $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, some crazy numbers, but they've never done that even at their job before. So what I normally tell people is, whatever you're making at work, cut that in half and let that be your first goal. Okay, and then when you have that goal, then break that down per week and break it down by day. Now remember, for me, when I saw that first opportunity, I didn't have any money, so I didn't have the luxury of driving all over town. I didn't have money to buy people coffee, to meet their coffee shops, none of that stuff. So I had to figure a way to make this thing happen fast. Now what I did is I found out that every 3 people I spoke to, 1 person signed up. Okay. And the only reason why that happened, for a lot of people, the ratio might be 5 to 10 people. So every 5, 10 people you talk to, 1 person signs up. Okay? Now, for me, because I was in a state of desperation and hunger, people had to sign up with me. I wasn't going to waste my time. I didn't go around in circles as to if they might be interested or kind of interested, or I'm kind of doing something. There was no maybe ifs. I was on purposely speaking to them about a business that I wanted them to get involved with me, and if they did, I would make them back their money that month. So I was sure as to what I was talking about to those people, and those people felt it over the phone. Okay, so that's, I was talking to some people today about that, and they're wondering, why it's so hard for them to get someone, and they can't find someone to come out to challenge parties. They call people, and people cancel last minute to come to challenge parties. All that kind of stuff. But you know what? The reality is that that person who's doing the invitation, your guest is not hearing that hunger, that tenacity, that focus in your voice that you really are up to something big. And if they don't know you're up to something big, they're not going to come out to see you, period. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, people who did not come to me, I went to them. Again, people who did not come to me, I went to them. So again, like I said, a lot of people out here, they're saying, no, people are not coming to challenge parties, and you're kind of waiting for people to show up at your house. I don't have time for people to come to my house. I'm going to go out to them to go see them. Why? It is my business, not their business, my business. And the only person you're responsible for is yourself. And I hope you guys don't mind me being straight up front, okay? Because I'm gonna give you exactly what we need to do, but I'm also going to be honest with you. Okay, are you guys okay with that? Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you, in terms of Visalus, I want to show you what it is I've been doing one-on-one with people. Okay, remember, I don't have time to wait for them to come to my place. I mean, I may only do 1 or 2 challenge parties for myself, but it's still a whole bunch more time during the day and all that kind of stuff. So this is what I show people when I actually meet with them. I just want to get my new page here. And perfect. All right, so those of you who I met in Ottawa Regional, you know I normally do all this all on my iPad. It doesn't matter, you can get a piece of paper, and I normally recommend you get at least 2 or 3 different color pens when you're doing this, and you'll see what I'm doing on the screen. Again, you can do this with a piece of paper. And normally if I'm at a Tim Hortons, that's a coffee shop here, we actually, I just use a napkin. Okay, that's what I normally would write on, because I didn't have paper to waste. All right, so again, it's called doing whatever it takes. All right, so this is what we do. First step, what I do is right at the beginning, I sit with someone and I tell them, I said, look, you know what? I'm here to talk to you about a 90-day challenge. Okay, again, I don't even want to write this down here, but anyways, we talk about a 90-day challenge. And that challenge could be anything health related. So it doesn't matter if you want to run 5K for breast cancer, maybe you want to run up the flight of stairs at the CN Tower within 90 days, maybe you want to lose weight in 90 days, maybe you want to build muscles in 90 days, it doesn't matter. Everyone has a 90-day challenge, health challenge that they can do. Now, if you choose to take the challenge, you are known as a customer. If you choose to promote the challenge, that is someone like me, then we are called promoting the challenge. All right? Now, I'm here to sit down with you to share this with you because I am looking for people that want to promote this challenge and get into a BMW. Okay, now I'm pausing here. Guys, the reason I'm sharing this with you, in my wordings, what I'm saying to you right now is what I say to people. And by you speaking this way to your prospect, they're like, okay, well, what do we need to do? Because I'm talking to them as if they're already going to come on board. Okay, always remember, you don't have time to waste. This is your business. You're making this thing happen. You're taking this thing up to the moon. And the person you're sitting with is lucky that you chose to sit down with them, not the other way around. So, you're a customer. And as a customer, we have 3 packages you can choose from. We have what's known as the Fit Kit. We have the Transformation Kit. And we have the Core Kit. The Fit Kit, this is per month. Fit Kit's for people who want to gain muscle, they're really athletic. The package for them is a $299 package. Transformation Kit, people want to lose weight fast. That's $249. And Core Kits for people who want to maintain their shape. That is $199. Now, the company has figured out that if you have 3 people who are doing a challenge with you, you're more likely to succeed in your challenge. So what they did was they created a special program that says if you get 3 people who are choosing one of these packages just like you, you end up getting your package for free, or your kit. All right, so that's from the customer perspective. Now, if you want to promote the challenge like what I'm doing, you have 2 ways to get started. You can choose a $499 executive kit or $999 the star kit. Okay, now you're always going to hear me talk about, and I can hear you guys saying it, stars and
cars.
Stars and
cars.
All right, so you know, I always talk about stars and cars. So most people who partner up with me start at the $999 package, known as the star package. Okay, for me personally, it doesn't matter what package you start with. The whole point is just for you to actually get started. Now, what the company did, the company says, look, if you get 3 people, let's say you came at $499, and you got 3 people who came at a $499 package, you'll make about $500 the following week. So you pretty much now got your kit for free. If you came in at $999, and just so you know, I recommend $999 package because it's actually a better deal for you. You get about $2,000 worth of stuff in this package right here. Whereas here, you only get about $50 worth of stuff. Okay, so in here you get about $550 worth of stuff. Here you get about $2,000 worth of stuff. So if you start at $999 and you get 3 people at $999, then you make about $1,000. So again, your kit's going to cost you nothing. All right. Now, in the next 7 days, if you go out and get 3 customers, you can get your product for free every month. And you go out and get 3 promoters, the cost of your kit now was free. It doesn't cost you anything. And that will now make you a director. And then what I do is I normally pause and I ask the person I'm sitting in front of, and I'll ask them, I say, okay, what do you need to do to become a director? And they will normally say 3 and 3. Okay, and again, remember, I'm showing you how I present, but at the same time, if you're taking notes right now and following through on this, you can do the exact same thing with your prospect. Okay, now one more thing. I normally tell my prospect, you know, what I'm doing right now is I'm going right into exactly what we do. How we normally do this is by simply pressing blend, pressing play on a DVD, and then simply asking if you're a 1, 2, or 3. 1 is you want to take the challenge. 2 is you want to take the challenge, get a product for free. And 3 is you want to become a promoter. All right. So, but because we don't have a DVD here, I'm just going right into exactly what we do. Now, the next step here, and this is a side note right now, if you notice I'm changing colors. Okay, that's why you want to have at least 3 pens. You want to change colors every once in a while you're writing, because it keeps people's attention. So, when you help 6 people hit this level known as director, you now just qualified for a BMW. And then what I normally do at that time, I'll kind of do it here if I can. I normally pull out my BMW brochure. All right, so forget that. All right, so I'll pull out my brochure and let them, you know, check out the different BMWs. Okay, and those of you who've been with me, who, you know, you see me do this every single time. And guess what? I'm doing it right now online, right? This is my BMW brochure. People are looking at it. They're looking at the color, and they're like, wow, that's kind of cool. All right. So that's it. So they always sit down. They look at me. They look at the sheet. They say, okay. And then I go, look, everything I'm going to talk about right now is all based on the BMW. So where's my magical marker here? You help 3 people get into a BMW. That now makes you a national director. The company is going to fly you to Hollywood, treat you like a star. Help 6 people get into a BMW. That makes you a presidential director. Then they fly you to Bahamas and treat you like a bigger star. You help 12 people get into a BMW. That'll make you an ambassador. An ambassador, you're making between $8,000 to $12,000 a month. Plus, you just qualified for a $25,000 bonus check. My goal, and now this is what you can say to your people. Our goal is to help you get to this ambassador level within the next 30 to 60 days. And the only thing I want you to remember from this whole presentation is it possible that you know 12 people that would love to get into a BMW? And then I pull back and I just watch them and we just do eye contact. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my presentation. Normally takes me, like I said, anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes. This is what I share with prospects. And those of you who are watching this for the first time, I'm sure some of you are going, man, I could do this. Or I've never done this before. Or man, I wish I knew about this before. So if you're wondering, if you're saying right now, well, Dave, I've been in for more than 30, 60 days. I'm not an ambassador. It's not a big deal. Okay? All you got to do is simply tell them, look, our team's goal is to help you do this. And guess what? Your 30 to 60 days can start whenever you want it to. So today could be the beginning of your 30-day run or your 60-day run. It doesn't matter. And I'll tell you, when you meet with your prospects, if you're speaking the way I'm speaking right now with confidence, they don't doubt you. Okay? Their next goal is, okay, well, what do I do next? And I always tell them, your first step right now is to get started with the Star package. Worst case scenario, they can't afford it. Guess what? They will downgrade themselves to the $499 package. All right. And I always tell them they have to pick one of these 3 packages. Now, I just want to answer your questions real quick. People always ask me, well, Dave, how about the other 2 packages? I don't talk about that. I always talk about the fit, transformation, or core kit. Okay. If they tell me, well, my God, this is a lot of money, I go, it is, but it depends. What is your 90-day challenge? See, if they don't have a 90-day challenge, they should not even be coming into the business. All right. If they do have 90-day challenge, they will get one of these packages here. And guess what? When they get 3 customers, their package is free. So I'm ready. Any questions on this before I go into the Facebook stuff? Okay. What do you say to get the initial appointment with either somebody you know or a cold prospect? Okay, that's a good question. All right. Anyone else with a question before I answer that? Because that question is going to lead to my other section on where do I find people. Some people say they don't have anybody else. They run out of prospects, all that other stuff. Okay, anyone else have a question? Are they been exposed to 2 tools before you meet? Chioma, the answer is no, they are not. They haven't been. Okay, so I didn't do any pick to party. To me, this is my pick to party because again, I don't have time to wait. Some people, you know, whatever, they're not into weight loss stuff. When I put them on the video, they may not call me back. I want to sit down with them and show them this because what I really want to do, I'll tell you guys this. My cookie, my secret sauce, is this right here. My BMW brochure. I've already gone through a couple of them, but it's the brochure. So tomorrow night, most of you, yeah, it's nighttime. Tomorrow, go to find a BMW dealership somewhere and go get 2 brochures. I get the 3 Series brochure and I get the X3. Okay, and the reason I do that is because in Canada, anyways, that they're about $500 to $600 a month in payment, and you know that's kind of what Visalus actually covers. Okay. Okay. The question is, what do you do when people say they don't have the money? Okay. What do you say if they want to wait a couple of weeks or a month? How do you initiate this? Do you have if you have no success already? Meaning, how do you sign them up if you are not already at the point you're telling them to take them? Okay, and how do you talk to people that you've already approached of a different? Okay, so pretty much all the same questions. How? Okay, first of all your hows, Yolanda. I'm just pointing you out right now. Do you get people? Do you tell them it's $9.99 to get started, or do you tell them $4.99, or do you even tell them $49? Don, I'm going to answer your question later, okay? Actually, no, the answer to your question. Don's question is, are the trips paid for by the company? The answer is yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so what I always do is I always aim for $9.99. It doesn't matter if they tell me they have no money. Regardless, I tell them, look, the store package is the package you want to start off at, okay? And I'll tell you, this is where I learned this from is from my other business. Okay, my other business, it costs you $18,000 to get involved. It actually doesn't. It's free to join, but I sell the highest package, which is $18,000. And you know what? All I want is someone on board, right? So what happens is they can't afford $18,000. You know what they say to me? They go, well, is it okay if I do $5,000? Of course. So same thing with Visalus. You know what? I'm telling them it's $9.99. Some people will say, well, is it okay if I do $4.99? All right, so always aim high. Let them put themselves down. Okay? So that's there. Now, the question that most, I don't want to erase this, but let me see here. Let me save this just in case someone says they want a screenshot of this. So 1 second. This would be... Is anyone learning anything here? Visalus present. Okay. Cool. Presentation. Okay, that's number 1. Now, the other part is based on... So questions about where do I find people? Dave, what do you say to the people? What if people say I have no money? All that other stuff. Okay? This is your problem. Names list. You do not have enough people on your names list. That is why you have all these other issues. Because if you had too many people to talk to, again, the person you're speaking to is just a number. You know, you're looking for someone who wants to get in now. You're looking to help them get into a BMW now. And if they're not ready, great, no problem. Let me know when you're ready. Boom. Or you can now use someone you're going to talk to tomorrow. Say, look, you know what? I hear you. I hear you don't have the 999 to get started right now. But tomorrow I'm getting someone who's coming on board. And if you can find the money somehow to get started, if this person gets on board, I could put them in your team. It all depends on what you do. Okay, so you're going to have a cookie to use to get the other person on board. So the names list, okay? You know, on the GST training, it says make a list of 25 people. Okay, the reality is that most people should have 200 to 300 people on their names list, okay? And I'm going to change your paradigm. I'm going to change how you think about this list today, okay? So, and this is how I built my other business, just so you know, okay? So I have a list of my 200 to 300 people. And what I do is this. When I call somebody, I am not calling them for them to join me in what I am doing. I am calling them to say to them, listen, I'll give you the script. You know, hey, Joan, listen, this is Dave. I saw an opportunity. I saw a business that just looks unbelievable. And you know what? I'm looking for a few referrals. Now, all I want to do, I don't think this is for you. That's key number one. I'm pushing her away already. I don't think this is for you. But what I want to do is I want to show you what this is. Maybe you can poke some holes. And if it looks good, you might know who you want to refer to me. I'm going to say that one more time again. Okay? Hey, Joan, listen, this is Dave. I just saw this business. I mean, this thing looks unbelievable. Now, personally, I don't think it's for you. But what I want to do is I want to sit down with you, show you what it is. And I'm looking for some referrals. Okay, and maybe after once you see it, you'll know who to refer me to. Okay? So guess what? There's no way she can refer me to anyone until she knows what I'm doing. So anyone will give me an appointment to sit down with them so I can show them what it is that I'm doing so that they will know who to refer back to me. Okay, and you can tell them, look, I'm only looking for 5 to 10 referrals. You can tell them that. But before you give me any referrals, let me show you what I'm doing so you know exactly who I am looking for or exactly who would be a good fit for what I'm trying to launch. So that's to answer all the questions of, well, how do you get someone to meet you? What if they're a cold call person? I'll tell you, in my last business, when I went into a new city, okay, the very first people I would talk to, I would actually pick up our yellow pages and I would call realtors. Realtors, guess what? They sell houses all over the place. And all you do is the same thing I just did. Hey, Mrs. Realtor. Hey, Mr. Realtor. Look, my name is Dave. You don't know me, but I'm from Toronto and I'm here in Newfoundland and I'm looking to expand the business. Now, the reason I'm calling you is because you sell houses all over the place here. I'm sure you know the right people for me to talk to. Now, I don't think what I'm doing is for you, but you might be able to lead me to the right people. So when can we meet so I can show you my business plan so you'll know who to refer me to? All right? So guess what? Realtors, they want to make money. A lot of them are broke. They need to make money. So they will gladly give me time. In fact, I had one realtor who said, you know what, Dave, why don't you come to our Tuesday morning meeting? There's going to be about 10 of us there. You can show all of us what it is that what you're doing, and then maybe our whole group can help you out. I said, great, no problem. Okay? So again, it all comes down to how hungry are you and how are you positioning yourself with your prospects. Okay? I think a lot of you, those of you who have not been having success, you're just doing just a few of the wrong things or just coming across the wrong way. And that's, the key part is you're doing something already, and that's great. All we're going to do is just twist a little bit of what you're doing or saying. Okay? So just know if there's people on stage that you see that you know you're smarter than, and they're having success and you're not, then maybe it's time for you not to become too smart and just try to figure a different way of actually doing this. Okay? So again, the key thing is to approach the person. What you're looking for is referrals. Okay? I don't think this is for you. Statement, you have to put that there, okay? I don't think, this is an N here. I don't think this is for you, but I want to show so you know who to refer me to. How many of you have done this before? I know. Almost nobody. Something so simple. And can you see now can you see how if you approach someone this way, they would actually give you an appointment? And can you see how, someone would actually want to know what it is you're doing? And can you also see, because you're actually pushing them away, look, this is not for you. And they're like, well, how do you know it's not for me? You don't even know who I am. Come, let me see you. I want to see you. I want to see what this thing is. Okay? So, now look at what happens. We're coming back here to this 200, 300 people, okay? 200, 300 people. And guess what? They now give you 10 referrals each. Referrals. Guess what that is for you now? You now have 2,000 to 3,000 people to talk to. I'll tell you guys, you will never have the time. There's no way in heaven you'll be able to talk to all the people that you're going to have at your fingertips. In fact, you're going to become the next superstar overnight. It's impossible, because guess what? When I call the referral, this is so easy, I tell you. It's crazy. Referral. I called the referral. Guess what I said to the referral? Let's pretend that the realtor I spoke to, I need to use a realtor, I don't know. Okay, I'll use Kevin. Okay, so Kevin is the name of the realtor. So I called the referral. Let's pretend the referral I speak to, her name is Sandra. Okay? This is so easy. Here goes. Hey Sandra, my name is Dave. You don't know me, but you know Kevin. Again. I'm going to try to write this down for you here. So let me pull up my notepad here. Notepad. I just want to type this out for you in case some of you taking notes or try and take notes. Okay, so hey or hi, name, whoever the person's name. You don't know me. My name is Dave, or whatever your name is, but you know referral's name. Okay, so hey Sandra, you don't know me, but my name is Dave, but you know Kevin. Okay, now again, I'm just speaking this out. Okay, I sat down with Kevin and I shared with him what it is that I'm actually doing, and I asked him to refer me to some sharp business people. And you were one of the first people that he referred me to. So I want to know when we can sit down so I can show you what it is I shared with Kevin. One more time. Okay. I sat down with, I just use Kevin, okay? So you know. Kevin, to show him a business that I'm expanding, and I asked him for referrals, and one of the first people he mentioned was you. When can we sit down so I can show you the business plan? Right. Okay, so just so you know, I'm doing my best to record the screen. Okay, I am doing my best to record the screen, but just in case it doesn't, everything should be okay. But regardless, I can get you guys this information again. Okay, just so you know. Okay, and boom, that's it. You know what? If the person that did the referral, if they have any credibility, which should be, that's the case, and if they refer you to someone successful, so I'll tell you an example of what happened to me. It wasn't Newfoundland, it was New Brunswick that I went to. I called this realtor, said, look, I got to show you this thing. Again, it was also based on weight loss. Sat down with them, showed them everything, and the realtor actually said, you know what, I want to thank you, Dave, but this is not for me, but I think you need to talk to, and he gave me the name of some other guy. This guy is a builder. He builds houses. He's a multi-millionaire. So they told me that, told me all this stuff, like, this guy's a very successful individual. So I called him up and I forgot his name. Let's just say Bob. I said, hey, Bob, look, my name is Dave. You don't know me, but you know Kevin. And he referred me to you. He said, you've built big businesses in the past. I'm looking to expand a business in this place. I'm looking for someone to own the business. The guy says to me, is this network marketing? And I said, yes, it is. Are you involved? The guy goes, no. I said, great. When can we get together? The guy goes, can you come to my house by 7:30? I said, sure, no problem. I went to his house, sat down with him, showed him what I was doing, and the guy tells me, you know what? He loves network marketing. And he doesn't understand why all these broke people don't understand why network marketing is so successful. It just blew my mind. And the guy came on board and we're working with him. Again, this was a past business, but I'm just telling you that a lot of times we're going after broke people when the reality is you need to go after successful individuals because they understand what's going on. Look at people like Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki. These guys are worth millions of dollars, and they're the ones who are bragging and talking and introducing people to network marketing every single day. So start aiming higher. Try to get people that you look up to, not the other way around. All right. So I hope that answered the question as to how do I find people? How do I sit down with them? If you're asking me questions about, is the company legit and all this other stuff, you know what? There's too many videos, too many YouTube videos. There's too much stuff online. There's too much printed materials about the company. I don't even have time to talk to people who are saying, is this real or is it legitimate? Because the only reason they'll ask that is if you're coming across talking to them about some stuff that sounds unbelievable. That's the only reason people will question the legitimacy of the actual business. All right. What do I say? What do you say if they want information before the meeting? Sure, no problem. What would you like? Do you want to watch a video? Do you want to read something? What would you like? I asked, so the question again is, what do you say if someone says they want information before the meeting? I can always send them, then I can send them to the website for the video, the 5-minute video. Okay. Or if you have, again, I'm assuming everyone here is all part of Teams group. So we have certain videos you can send out to people that gives them a lot of information. Okay. Do I give them a sample of a shake? Mary Kay, you know what? No, I don't. I don't give them a sample of anything because if I start giving, but again, let me be careful here. Guys, I'm only sharing with you what it is that's working for me and people on my team. Okay? So whatever it is your ambassador or whatever is teaching you to do, if it's working for them, you can follow their step as well. Okay? So everything I'm saying to you is not a must. It's not like nothing else out there works. Everything out there works. I'm just sharing with you what it is that we're doing that we're driving this thing really, really fast. Okay? So I don't give anyone a shake only because I don't carry shakes around with me. And for me, my goal is not to sell a bag of shakes to people. I'm looking for people who want to become BMW qualified within the next 7 days. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm going after business people, not for them to go push shakes around. I'm looking for people who want to get up to the ambassador position to get an income of $8,000 to $12,000 a month. That's what I am looking for. So depending on how you're approaching people will depend on how they think they need to go out and go do the same thing. Okay, someone is saying here, I'm getting text from a team who would like a recording. We'll see about that. Okay, what if they don't want to do parties? Do I move on to someone else? You know what? If they don't want to do parties, I tell them flat out, look, the way the business is built is by doing challenge parties. All right. So if they don't want to do one, then there's nothing too much you can do about it. What you do is you can tell them, look, if you don't want to do it, that's okay. Just give me 6 people that would want to do them. Refer them to the next challenge party I'm going to be doing. Someone's asking about 3-way calls. Big E, I don't understand your question in regards to 3-way calls. Someone else is saying, what if you don't have success? Is it the same play? Because what people say to me is show it to me. What's your success? You know what? For me, I always go back to when I had no money. I had no success, but I could talk about success of my team members. Okay? And also, I have no problem in telling people, look, I just got started. I just started yesterday. I just started a week ago. But I can get you on the phone with someone who's been in for 9 months. I can get you on the phone with someone who's just made $250,000. I can get you on the phone with, use the people above you as your support. Okay, I only have luck sign up customers, no promoters. Melissa, that is phenomenal that you're only getting customers. All you need to do with your customers now is let them know about 3 and it's free promotion. Because as your customers start referring people to get their products for free, whoever starts referring more than 3 customers, that's the people I'll go back and talk to them and say, look, you know what, you can also get paid for referring those customers. Faith is saying, I just heard of this moments ago. Can you tell me what a challenge party is? Oh man, Faith, I'm gonna have to answer your question after regarding a challenge party, because a challenge party is where we get together and we drink some shakes, have some fun, and we show you how to get the products for free and how you can drive into a BMW. All right, someone said, how do you seal the deal with people out of town who are interested but no events? Tell them to get started and you'll support them over the phone. Okay, what do you say people who are wary about network marketing? I don't know. I don't meet those people. Network marketing, as you nobody wants 3 for free. Don't get why they don't. Well, they don't want 3 for free, then don't worry about it. Okay, I need to get into the Facebook stuff because that's what started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Right, Joel?
Yes.
Okay, let us get into the Facebook stuff. Okay, Facebook, where are you? Boom. Okay, hi, I'm Kareem's, my cousin. Okay, good stuff. And Danielle, excited, that's good. Mummify, yeah, that's good. Okay, I'll read all this stuff later on. Tips, all right. Okay, I hope this thing shuts down. Come on, shut down. Anytime now will be good. All right, Facebook, guys, we're on to Facebook now. And, okay, so Facebook. I don't know why this is going so slow here. Okay, up until maybe a month ago, I wasn't using my Facebook. All right, and I want to see how far back down. I don't know how far back. Let me see. Maybe we'll go back to 2012. I don't know if that can get me right to the beginning. I just want to show you. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I want you to look at this, okay? This is July 2012. Right now we're just in September. So we have July, August, September, okay? From July 2012, the only thing I ever did was I changed the cover of my Facebook wall, okay? So here, this is my Facebook timeline. I put pictures. I was out in Hawaii. This is Erwin here, just taking pictures at an event. Actually, it wasn't even me. It's Erwin who put the picture on there. That's, I changed my profile picture again with my daughter there. That's July 8th, my birthday. Then I changed my picture here again. Then I changed my picture here. Changed my picture there. Changed my picture here. Randy put a picture there. And that is it, guys. This is July up to July 25th, okay? The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I never understood the real power of Facebook until maybe 3 weeks ago. All right? So you can do the exact same thing. So those of you who've been in, whatever, 4 months, 3 months, 8 months in Visalus, I'm telling you, you can start this thing properly from day 1 right now. Okay? So this is what happened. I met with Tim and Mark and Lindsay, and they said, Dave, what you should really do is you should go on Facebook and you should post what you're doing. And I'm like, yeah, and I don't need to show that kind of stuff. And they said, no, if you do it, we can create a lot of excitement and people will start coming to you. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Well, in beginning of August, I started posting pictures, and I guess the training starts right now. So the pictures that I'm posting are. Let's go back here. Come on. Pictures I started posting initially was people hitting new levels. Okay? Let me come back up here. Okay, if the screen's going too fast, don't worry about it. I'm just trying to scroll to the beginning part when I started posting pictures. Okay? Actually, let me slow down a bit. Let me show you. This, first of all, is a first trick of Facebook. Okay? What you want to do is you want to start taking pictures. Take pictures of any challenge parties you're at. take a picture of the people at the challenge party, take a picture of you with the people at challenge party, get someone else your phone or camera to take a picture of you with the other people, all that other stuff, okay? So what you want to do is take lots and lots of pictures, because what happens on Facebook, people are spying. People are basically, they're stalking your wall. That's what they're doing, okay? They want to see if you're doing anything fun, all right? So the way you do that is not by promoting, hey, look, I just joined some business. Do you want to make some money? Hey, do you want to lose weight now? Ask me how. Hey, quick, join me, join me, join me. You don't want to do that. See, you doing that is no different than some person in the corner of a street yelling, saying, look, come join me what I'm doing. People are going to run away from you, okay? So some of you might be doing that. I don't know. If you look at my wall, again, I'm going to, I have 29 people asking to be friends again. What I'm going to do is, when you're my friend, come check out my wall, and you will see I hardly do any promotion for Visalus. All I'm doing is posting pictures of challenge parties after challenge parties after challenge parties after challenge parties. And basically what ended up happening, people start messaging me saying, Dave, what is this party? What are you doing? How is this, what is this thing that you're doing? Because people want to be around people who are having fun. Now, what's so cool about you guys is that even if you're not the one doing the challenge party, you can simply go to events.vi.com, go find events happening close to you, start taking pictures of you at those events, and start posting those pictures on your wall. And even better, what you can do is start, make friends with some people you meet there, tag those people in those pictures, and what's going to happen is they will get notified, and their friends will get notified that someone just got tagged, and that's going to bring people onto your wall. Okay, so just to give you an example as to what happens, let me see if I can bring this here. So this is I took screenshots of this because this was off my phone here. So here's Benny Boo. Okay, Benny Boo. I'll just show you here real quickly. Benny Boo, where are you? See all messages. I know it seems like I went back and forth, but I might have to do another training just on Facebook alone. Okay, Benny Boo. Okay, just to show you real quick. Okay, so this is Benny Boo here. So Benny Boo, last time I spoke to her is May 15th, 2007. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to limit this to 1 hour. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the webinar until you guys get everything you came here for. I hope you're okay with that. Okay, because I don't want to rush. Normally I just do an hour webinar, but I'm going to extend this one. Okay, if you guys are okay with that? All right. So 2007 is when I last spoke to her, okay? September 4th now, she contacts me. Hi, blah, 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 blah. Hey, what's going on? Finally, she gets to the point of it. She goes, I was looking for a program. Basically, she says she wants to lose a few pounds. I was looking for a program that works, and I've been seeing all the buzz you're creating. And look at the keyword here, guys. And it's inviting. See, people are looking for what you're doing. People are looking for what Visalus is. People want to be part of the fun. People are here they've heard of 90-Day Challenge. They've heard of Body by Vi. They've heard of Visalus, but they don't know how to get involved. And you don't. And those of you who are having a hard time right now, you will not believe that. You'll be like, yeah, right, sure, Dave. But I'm telling you, people are looking for you. They want to join you in this Body by Vi business. Okay. So anyway, she goes, yeah, I've been looking for a program. I respond, it's working wonders. I'm just uploading more videos. I'll be posting them up on Facebook, so watch out. Okay. So even though she says here, and again, I'm teaching you some stuff. Okay. She goes, look, I'm looking for a program that works. Do you see me talk about, well, look, we have the transformation kit. The shake is great. The shake out does this. I add strawberries in my shake with this. And if you drink the shake with one, replace a meal with one a day and all of that. I don't do any of that stuff. Okay? I just go, great. And she goes, okay, And you see, I still don't respond to her. And what does she do? But how do I get more information to see if I can get in on it as well? Okay? So a lot of times we are so desperate to get people on board that as soon as someone just says, oh wait, I may be interested, the very next thing you do is this. You throw up all over them. Okay? And you don't want to do that. Okay? This is just one picture. Let me get another one here. Here's Tony, okay? Tony goes, okay, he finds me at like 2 in the morning, sends me a message. I didn't respond in time, so the guy goes, anyways, I'm heading to bed. Talk to you soon. I need to find out more about these challenges. Okay? And then, you know, here I'm going, here, have a good night, da-da-da. Anyways, later on, I know he responded on my wall. He goes, look, I need to meet up with you. So then that's why I responded here. Hey, Tony, look, I'm in Ottawa right now. I'll be back in Toronto. I have a couple of events happening that you can attend to get more information. Again, what do I do here? I don't send him a website. I don't start describing anything about what I'm doing. I'm just saying, great, no problem. Look, here, I'm doing more events at this location. You can come meet me there to get more information. Okay? Let's see here. Here's Randy, the computer guy. Okay? What is a challenge party? How many of you would wish you could have people coming to you asking you, what is a challenge party? What is this? Like, what is this thing that you're doing? And guess what? If you really look at my wall, if you really do look at my wall, let me pull up another page here. If you really look at my wall, I mean, you'll be able to tell it's Visalus somewhere. Okay? You should be able to. Okay? Here. So exciting, impossible, blah, blah, blah. I just had to share this with you, blah, online. So, you see stuff like this? You see this? This is what I do. I go like this, and I go delete. All right? And if this person does this one more time, then I report it as spam. Okay? I don't let junk come on my wall here. Okay? I don't promote a bunch of other stuff on there. I'm very clear as to what shows up on my wall. Okay? So again, pictures. Pictures. All right? Rising Star, pictures. I don't put pictures of shakes. I don't put pictures of people losing weight. The only thing I would put on there would be maybe my personal testimonial as to what I'm doing, you know, all people that I personally know on there. All right. You know, pictures of people on stage that I recorded. So again, remember, if you're at an event, you can record those people and you can put them on your wall and just tag those people on there. Okay. Again, pictures, I'm meeting with people here, taking pictures with them. I put them again on the wall here. Okay. More pictures. If you go look at other people's walls, people who are not having success in Visalus, I can promise you, if you go on their page, all you'll see is promote, 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 promote. Okay? And you kind of want to stay away from that. You want to be different. So again, if you look, all you see is events and all this getting together stuff and people having fun, but you don't see anywhere, hey, join the challenge. Are you on the challenge yet? Why don't you call me now? Let me show you how you get on the challenge. Did you guys get the point? Don't start throwing up on your wall because people will repel you very fast. Okay? I'm just scrolling down my wall here. You can see I have a picture before, after, and during. All right? But again, but looking at my wall, you'll notice no promotion of anything. Just people having fun, people hanging out. Do you see that? Again, remember, anyone can do this. Okay, let me see. What? Who else do I have here? Where's my... okay, I did Tony already. We have Randy. So this is a challenge party we just did just now before coming here. So again, just taking pictures. Okay, look at this. Here's a friend of mine. You know, I need to show you last time we spoke again. Messages. Where the heck are you? Messages. No, you know what? I had messages on this side. Here, messages. And let's come back here. Mitts. All right, so same thing again. And what I'm showing you is because I want to show you what happens when you just start posting the right types of pictures on your wall. Okay, so so look at this. So again, 2007. All right, last time I spoke to this person, and guess what? September 7th. All right, and here's her question to me. Hey Dave, I've been meaning to ask you, is this Visalus, or however you spell it? How much is it to start, and how many people do I need to get under me? I have at least one that will follow me. Let me know ASAP. I'll make the order in the morning. I mean, wouldn't you love to have this kind of issues from people? All right, so you know, my question is, what do you want to do? Do you want to promote the challenge, or just want to take the product? I go, look, if you get 3 people, I would take product, then yours is free. But if you promote, then you get paid for referring. But again, never go into product. Okay, nothing wrong with the product, but you know, for me, this Visalus is about the challenge. It's not the product. The products work. Are they the best products out there? Who knows? All I know is they work. All right. So that's Mitz there. Let me see if we get another one here. Look at this guy here, Richard. You know, my name is Richard. I want to join the business. Please help me to join. I've watched all the testimonies on the business, and I would like to be part of your team. I am not in Canada. I'm in Ghana. How can I get the product? Thank you. I go, hey, Richard, I'd love to have you on the team, only that we're not in Africa yet. If you're good at doing something online, then you could set up yourself as a U.S. address and maybe get something started. Just make sure you can cash the U.S. checks. Okay? And I should show you what his response was. He goes, I have a friend in the U.S. I can use his address. Okay? Sandra, don't worry. I'm not going to use you as an example there. So, you know, that's someone else again. Let me see now. What's someone else here? All right. Okay, so that's there. Now let me show you one more person. Actually, let me show you 2 more people here. Let's see. Am I using? Yes. The question: am I using my personal Facebook wall? The answer is yes. It's my personal, because guess what? My friends are all on my personal page. They're interested in what I'm doing. They're trying to see, what is Dave up to? Why is he doing it? You know what? My wife is getting questions from her friends. What is Dave doing? Like, what's all this party stuff he's doing? Let me see. Here's Scott here. Scott. So if you can see here, let me see if I can make the screen bigger. Scott. Okay, if I made the screen bigger. Okay, so here, so last time I spoke to Scott was April 2011. So what's that? Over a year ago, right? So here's Scott here. Scott's trying to make a joke with me. Hey Dave, this is my yearly check-in, whatever it is. Haha, how are you? I'm in Europe on business right now, branching some gloves. I saw a link to your team members getting cars. What MLM company are you working these days, and how does it compare to the ones in the past? So I say, Scott, hey Scott, glad you're working those gloves. I always think of you from time to time. As for MLM, I joined Visalus. This here is number 1 thing I want you to pay attention. I don't waste time. I go right for the kill. Look, I joined Visalus, and they have a program that gets people into BMWs rather quickly. Again, I focus on this because he's asking about the cars. So, you know, he's saying I saw links to people at cars. I go, look, I get people into cars rather quickly. I got mine within 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here's a question here. This is like that realtor question. Let me know if you know anyone that would like to get into their own BMW in the next 30 to 60 days. Do you see that? Let me know if you know anyone that would like to get into their own BMW within the next 30 to 60 days. And what does he say? Well, that person may be me, LOL. Tell me more about it. What's the process to get into a BMW? I don't respond to him for 3 hours. And again, tell me. Guys, single guys out there, listen to this right now. If you want to get a girl, this is exactly what you do. All right. So I go, hey, Scott, you know, I thought press send. Now look at what I do here. I go, Scott, you know what? I don't have any online presentation. That's a lie. We do. I go, but if you send me your email address, I'll forward you the information I give people. All right? So he goes, cool. Send me an information too. He gives me his email address. Let me see what Dave's new project is all about. And I go, I sent you all the information because I know you like details. He goes, I love details. Thanks. I'll read up on it while I'm overseas. I'll give you a shout when I return. So for me, these people are just going into a funnel. Okay? They're just going into a funnel. And they'll start popping out later on when I don't need them. Okay? But the thing is, you just got to keep on going through a lot of people. Let me see. Who else do I have here? We have Mitch. We did Mitch here. Richard. Frida here. Look at this again. 8th September, right? Hey, Super Dave. Okay, I see all these parties and win-ins. Awesome. What is your company again? Hey, Frida. This is a new company that just blindsided me. I was quietly enjoying my peaceful life with my kids when someone showed me a way to help others. I couldn't say no. And in 6 weeks, results speak for themselves. This company is called Visalus. Oh, wow. That's great. You gotta tell me more about it. Okay? Now, I want to show you what I responded to her. And Frida, where are you here? Frida, all right. All right, so remember she says I have to tell her more about it, okay? So what did I say here? So here we go. Okay, so you got to tell me more about it. What do I say back in return? I don't go, well, look, you know what? The company is called Visalus, and we get 3 people for free products, and then we get 3 people in the business, and we get our money back. And after we do that, we get 12 people who become an ambassador. No, I don't do any of that. I go, well, what would you like to know? All right. She goes, is there a website? How do people get involved? I go, well, to get a complete overview, go to overview.vi.com, and after you watch the video, you will be one of 3 choices. When you let me know what number you are, then I'll guide you on to the next step. Okay, so Makita, this is to answer your question. Your question is, how do you work with someone who is long distance from you? They're not in the same city as you. This is what I did. Okay, so send them the overview. That's a 24-minute video. They're going to watch it. I've already told her she's only going to be one of 3 choices. So if I speak to her or call or she calls me, whatever the case is, I'm just going to ask her, Frida, listen, are you a 1? Are you a 2? Or are you a 3? All right. So she goes, great. I'll do that during the week. I say, good. Enjoy your weekend. I'm not saying, what? You can't check it out now? Come on, please check it out right now. You're the only person I'm talking to. I need you in my business. See, that's how you come across when you're forcing people to do stuff today because you need them in your business. I go, great. To be honest with you, I haven't had time to follow up with her, so that's it. You know, if she calls me back, great. If not, if I follow up with her, I may do that. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so just to show you again what's happening. Big E, yes, you better believe I am. Okay, so guys, all I've been doing is posting pictures on my wall, pictures and videos from challenge parties. Okay, and any one of you on this webinar today can do the same thing starting tomorrow. Okay, on your personal page, if you have a whole bunch of advertising, if you notice, I don't do quotes. You know how people have pictures of quotes, you know, it's a nice day today and all these really cool quotes and stuff. You can still do that if you want. That's fine. But if you notice on my page, I don't have any of that. My page right now is strictly showing success, 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 success. All right. Just meeting people. You see, just we're all doing we're not doing our gang sign. This is called Visalus sign, okay? And just pictures and pictures and pictures and more pictures and pictures and more pictures and pictures and pictures, okay? So you can do the exact same thing and start piling up your wall with pictures. Now, one more thing on pictures. Be careful. Some people are posting 4, 6, 8 times a day on your wall. I don't know how you guys can do that. I can't do that. I try to post once, maybe, if I push myself, maybe even up to 3 times in a day, okay? But I try to do 1 a day, okay? The reason for that is I want my friends or my friends of friends to come on my wall to see what I'm doing right now. I don't want them having to scroll all the way down to see a picture I posted earlier in the morning because I've posted like 10 more pictures already on top. So if you notice, you'll see, especially my wall, you'll see one post here. You know, this is 16th, another post here. Actually, I didn't even post this. Someone else posted this. You'll notice I have, you know, this is me. I posted this on the 16th right here. And then, you know, other people are posting stuff on my wall. Then on the 17th, I posted a picture here. And then 17th, I put one more album on there. That's it. 18th, there's a picture, a video posted on there. And then the 18th, I posted a picture here. So you see, I'm posting 1 to 3 times a day, and that's it. And the reason is if you post too many times, people start to tune you out because it becomes, oh, they're just posting something else again. Okay, so you have to be, there's a balance, I guess what I'm trying to say. You want to balance yourself as to what you're posting. So, step number 1, take pictures at challenge parties. Make sure you're in the picture as well. Take pictures with people there. Meet those people. When you post a picture on your site, start tagging those people that you put on there. By you tagging people, it alerts other people that their friends have been tagged on there. So for example, let me see if I click on this picture. I want to show you because I posted this picture on here. And on this picture, let me do this here. And I don't know who any of these people are right now, so I'll do that, do that, do that. I don't know who any of these people are here. They may. See, there's some guy spamming my stuff here. Okay, so, oops. I'm trying to show where I tag people's pictures. Okay, well, you can see here. You see where I tag on here? Okay, so when you put this with. So tagging, I tag all these people, and the reason I tag these people is because when I tag them, this picture will show up on their wall as well. So their friends will see it, and they may go, hey, who's this cute guy? Okay, that's my brother, just so you know, not me. But who's this cute guy? And then if they see his picture on there, they might go click on his name. When they click on his name, guess what happens? It now takes them to his page. So same thing with you. If you're tagging other people on there, because everyone has people that are attracted to them. Okay, so what happens is that they see you in so many different pictures, then they get curious. They go, well, who's that lady? Who's that guy? They'll click on your wall, they'll comment to your wall, and they'll start looking through your wall, and they'll start saying, okay, what is this person doing? Okay, so you can see that my brother here doesn't have that many pictures on here. Okay, so he has a few, but not that much stuff going on here. If he had more stuff, then that's gonna make people even check out more of the actual wall. Okay, so let me, if I come back here, actually I can just do this here and do that there. All right, so again, you know, come in here, you look, okay, that's cool. Oh, picture, what's that? And then also video, and then you keep looking through, you see more pictures. Okay, the more pictures you have on your page, the more people keep watching. This is why companies like Pinterest, if you haven't heard of it, Pinterest is growing so much because it's all based on pictures. Facebook just bought Instagram for $1 billion. Why? Again, because of pictures. All right. Okay. Yes, don't worry, I will accept your friend request. Okay, so now we're gonna post. We've posted here. Okay, so I want to show you how you get the traffic. Okay, or not traffic. How you get how you do it with our team site. Okay. Come in here.
Not everybody is in our teams, are you sure?
No? Yeah. All right. Let me just save this as well, just in case. This is script Visalus. Okay. Now, if you have a question regarding Facebook, please type it in the box there. Okay, here goes. Now, this is how we use our strategy to explode our wall. We have our own Facebook group here. It's called Visalus Project. Okay, we don't even need to know how to spell to build this business. Okay, Visalus Project. If you're not in the project and you are on our team, I need you to message me. Let me know so we can add you onto it. Okay, so Visalus Project. This is our secret group here. Okay. Now, let me go back to my wall here. On your wall, this here is your wall, your Facebook wall. All right. This is what you want to do. First step is you want to go public. Okay, and again, all of you, if all of you on this webinar right now, we have almost 100 of you on this webinar right now. If all of you do what I'm going to ask you to do, I promise you from today onwards, your business will explode. People are going to start asking you questions. okay? If you do what I'm going to ask you to do, okay? If you're not in our wall, in our project, you just let me know. We'll add you in a project, but you have to be on our team, okay, for that. Now, this is what happens. Your friends are doing this. This here's an eye, okay? And this is an eyelash here, another eyelash here. They're watching your wall. So right now, it doesn't matter if you have the Mojave Desert on your wall. That means it's empty. Nothing has happened for the last year. Maybe you have crickets growing on there. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're brand spanking new. It's a-okay, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to go public, okay? And if you went public before, but you didn't do what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to do it again, starting tonight, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go public. That's first step. Then when you go public, let me see if I can show you. Who's going to go? Who hasn't gone public yet? Actually, no, hold on. I'm going to get somebody. Hold on. Before everyone starts responding to me. Hold on. Kita, okay. All right. Where is... Okay, so here's an example of someone went public, okay? So this is Kita here, okay? She's brand new. She just went public. I just found out about 90-day challenge. I'm promoting blah, 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 okay? Now, this is what you want to do. If you're the one going public, I want you to find out who your active upline is, and tell them, look, I just went public, okay? And you need to publish me or, promote me in the project, okay? Hopefully they're on this webinar so they know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? If not, try to find someone else above. Worst case scenario, there's always Tim, Mark, Lindsay, and me, depending on who brought you here to this webinar. So first thing you want to do is you want to go public on your wall, okay? So this right now, this is Kita's wall, okay? She just went public, all right? Then the very next thing you're going to do is not you, but you want the person who brought you in to do this. So in this case, if this was Joan, okay? So in this case, I'll just use Kita. So this is Kita. I will come here to share, okay? And I'm going to click share. And I know I've already done this, but I'm going to do it again right now. Watch what happens, okay? So what I want to do is I now want to share this post inside the Visalus project. So I'm going to say share. It says on my timeline, on a friend's timeline, or in a group, or on my page. Right now I want to share this in a group. So I click in a group. I'll type in the group, which is Visalus project. And then I will come here. I normally this is what I always type. And you guys who are in there would know this. I go, hey, VP stars, please show the love on. Now, what I want people to do is I want people to come back here onto this, and I want them to post in here. So what I do is I tell them, I want them to come and show the love on her wall. Okay, so this is her wall. All right. Now, how I make it easy for people to do that is I'm going to make sure that they can click on her name right here. And the way you do that is you press the @ sign. This is a sign over number 2. Okay, the @ sign, and you start to type in the name of the person. So in this case, yeah, I'm going to put Kita. Okay, I hope I'm saying it properly. So you see her name shows up. Everything with K-E-D starts to show up. I do this. I click on that. So now her name is highlighted. So when this post shows up in the project, someone can click on this, on her name, and it will take them right to her wall. So I go, please show love on Kita's wall. Okay. So the reason I'm saying on the wall is because I don't want them saying congratulations on the post in the project. I want them to say congratulations on her wall. Okay, so I go, please show the love on her wall. She is doing an awesome job. Just had her first challenge party today. All right, so please show. Okay, so then share status. Now I'm going to share this. So this is what I've done. Okay, just to visually show you what happened. She just went public on her wall. What I have done now is I just shared it into the project. Okay, so look at the project here. I'm going to go into a project here, I'm going to refresh my screen. And here it is. So it says, you know, David, oh, that's me. You know, hey, VP Stars, show the love on Keita Waterman's wall. So you can see if I put my mouse over this now, it becomes clickable. You want to do this, because if you don't do it, if you just type in the person's name, it's harder for us to go find a person because we have to go search for the person and we don't know if you got the right person on the team or whatever it is, okay? But this here is the key part, guys. And those of you who are on here, you should be all on the project. You really should be, okay? So what happens is I would then, so there, should be no request sent. So Kristen, David, question for you. When you went to her wall, could you see her post or no? Okay, so if you come here now, you click on, let me see, where's it again? Someone wants me to show this all over again. Okay, one more time. Here's the post, okay? She just went public. All right, so at the bottom here, you have like, comment, and share. So you click on share. All right, and then you click on share, you come here to timeline, choose in group. I chose the group, and then I typed in what I want the group to do. So basically I'm telling the group, look, this person just went public. Okay, so Mikita, I know you're online right now. Listen, people say they cannot see your status. So you have to go back and you have to make your wall public. Okay, not going public, but you need to make your wall public. Okay, so again, that's one more thing. So people right now are going to her wall right now, and they cannot see the post. And again, that's one more thing I should have mentioned. Sorry. What you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that your wall is public. So the way you do that is you simply go under settings, and then let's see, it's I think privacy settings. It could be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go find that. San Francisco Customs, how you connect with people. No, I don't think it's that hard. Let me see here. 1 second. Account settings. Okay, someone out there knows. Suha, where are you? How do you make someone's wall public? Basically, what you want to do is you want to make your wall public. Maybe it's under here. No. It's under settings. So basically, you'll see a setting where it says let your wall only by friends or friends of friends or public. Okay, so okay, let me go one more time here. Under privacy settings, and is it this here? Customs? No, how you connect, timeline, tagging, control, and post in a timeline. And let's try this one here. Who can post in a timeline? Friends. Who can see what other posts in a timeline? Friends of friends. Review. Who can post any wall? Okay, so it's right here. Okay, so basically, I only want my. Oh, great. Yeah, why would you be trying to call me? All right, so friends can post on my timeline. Who can see other posts on timeline? Friends of friends. Okay, you can change to everyone if you want, or friends of friends. And who can see posts you've been tags on? So friends of friends again. Okay, I guess that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. So you want to make sure your wall is public. So in this case, I chose the wrong person. So Mikita, you want to make sure your wall is public so people can go there and do it. Now, basically what's going to happen is someone should come onto her wall, and then when they do, they will all start to Kita. Wherever it is, I don't know where it went now. So basically what happened is someone will come here and they'll post. They'll go, awesome job, Kita. Again, I always try to tag people. Okay, you can do it. Okay, so what happens now is that ideally she should have anywhere from 10 to 20 people posted on here. Okay, so let me just draw it out again for you. So we just posted in the Visalus project. We shared it in here. We shared it in here, so it shows up here, and people come back here, and then they go, congratulations, welcome, you can do it, all that kind of stuff. All right. Now the next step is Now, Kita is now, we're working the business together. All right. So then what happens now is we now go and we post one of these pictures, you know, the Rising Star pictures. And then we come back again to the wall. Hey guys, we share it in here. Listen, Kita just went Rising Star. You know, please show her love on the wall. They all come back here again. Your friends are watching, they're like, what the heck is she doing? Like, who are these people? Why are they all commenting on her wall? What's going on here? Okay. And then guess what? Now, BMW post. Again, we shared in here. BMW. Everyone comes back here. Okay. Now, basically, what ends up happening is because you know, you've been building up to it. Your friends here are watching you. They're wondering what the heck is going on. Who's all these people? And what we are doing with this whole project here, all this here, this is called social proof. Remember, all you've been doing, you know, you went public, you're putting pictures of you at challenge parties, you're doing all this cool stuff on there. People are seeing you have fun, meeting with people. You know, now you want to make sure you go into other people's challenge parties, support other people who are doing challenge parties, take pictures there, give them a high five, get to know who these people are, come back to your wall, post those pictures on there, tag people you met at the parties, you know, and then as you start doing it, people are going to start wondering, hey, what is going on here? Remember, you never once blasted anything on your wall. You didn't say, join me, join me, join me. You didn't say, look, I've got the best shakes on the wall. You want to lose weight right now? Ask me how. You're not doing what 95% of people out there are doing. You're letting the social proof work in your benefit. Now, some people are saying, well, no, Dave, what if I don't become a rising star? Then how do I get the social proof? What if I didn't get the BMW? How do I get the social proof? Well, again, look at my wall. It's not always about that. If you wanted to, you can actually come to my wall here. All right. You can come to my wall. You know, all the videos I have here or different things I have here. You'll notice there's a share button there. Okay, look at this, a video I did here with people going on stage, getting BMWs. Guess what? You can share this, and guess what you do? Just share that and go share it onto your wall, on your page. Okay, now what happens when you do that, every time someone is commenting here on my wall, it's going to be showing up on your wall. And if you comment on that on your side, it's going to show up on my side. And what happens now, it starts to show stuff is happening on your page and your friends are looking at it. So if you look at this here, you see this picture here, I didn't put this on here. Connie shared Katie's picture on my wall. Okay, so I'm commenting, hey, that's how you do it, go, go, go. And then she goes, yes, yes, it is. Okay, and then Ernie is now responding on there. So now we're getting social proof. We're getting people commenting. And when people start talking on your wall, your friends are now looking. They're trying to see, what are these people talking about? What's the big deal? What's happening? Okay. Okay, so Suha is telling me under privacy settings. So let's go here. Privacy settings. What you do. The section says control your default something right here. And tell them to go public. Oh, public there. I went custom. Oops. Okay, so go public. Just click here, public. All right. So control default set privacy and just click public. Thank you, Suha. Thank you. She's my Facebook queen. All right. Okay, so like I said, you can simply go onto my wall if you need. It's not even my wall. I mean, I know Lindsay, that's what he does. Every time we post success pictures here, he will then go, let me see if I can do this here. I'll go to Lindsay's wall just to show you. Lindsay is one of my superstar team leaders who's showing me how to do all this stuff here. So this is Lindsay. So you see when I tag Lindsay in everything I do. So everything I do on my wall shows up on his wall as well. Okay, and then you see there's 10 comments here. So people are commenting. So anyone who comes onto Lindsay's wall, when they come here, all they're seeing is all this stuff happening. They don't know who's doing it. They just see Lindsay's wall is all full of all these different things here. There was something I saw Lindsay did here. I don't know what it is. Anyways, it's somewhere. Oh yeah, here we are. So this is Lindsay. Okay, this is on his wall. He's sharing a link from Ash. Okay, Ash, another team leader we have, new ambassador on the team. Okay, so Lindsay now sharing Ash's link again on Lindsay's wall. Okay, so and you see what Ash is writing is showing up on Lindsay's wall. So you simply go to your leaders' walls, go to people who are making stuff happen, go share their post onto your wall. You can tag other people if you want. You know, other people that you maybe you already sat down with them. They came to a challenge party. They didn't join with you. Whatever, you can tag these people, and this information will show up on their wall as well. Just be careful when you do that. You don't want to overload their wall with stuff that you're doing, but you can tag them from time to time. I do that as well. Okay, just so you know. Okay, but this way now people get to see that something is happening in your business. Most people don't know. They don't understand how this whole Facebook stuff goes. They just assume that whatever is on your wall, you're the one who did that. They're not reading to see on here, like look at this here. You know, Shepherd to Lindsay. They don't know what this means. They don't know this is this person that is sending Lindsay a message here. Okay? So yeah, you know, stuff like that. Okay, someone is saying here, do you delete negative posts? I went public and I just had a friend post. Sounds like a load of crap. Too good to be true. Christopher, let me see. Are you here? Christopher. I don't know if I added you yet. I think you just tried calling me. Oh, hold on. Miller. Is that you? Or you? Which one are you? Canuck? Oh, Hiller? Sorry. See, guys, this is a problem when you need to type people's names properly. Hiller. Is that you there? Yes, yes, yes. Number 3. This is you here? Okay. I want to see what you posted to see what they said. Okay. Where did you go public? Right here? Yeah. This is a load of crap, Christopher. What the heck? That's not you going public. Okay. You can't blame someone for saying that. Where is your public? Let me see here. Did you literally just go public? Is this what you mean by you went public? The challenge party stuff here? Is this it? That is negative. Is this you going public? I'm just asking. Is this you going public? You've been posting. Okay, yeah. So this is not going public. And yeah, this is not. See, what you're trying to do is you want to create something that makes people curious as to what's going on. So public is saying, I just found out about a 90-day challenge, and my goal is to, you know, whatever your goal is. Okay? So whatever that is, and then you go. But you see, look at the questions from people here. Okay? Did you rob a bank? Okay, right. Just so you know the comment you've made, the way people are answering you, you already know the comment is kind of hitting them the wrong way. And also depends on your relationship with these people as well. Okay, so you know, did you rob a bank? They're already saying this, and then you say, oh, I started a 90-day challenge and I'm promoting my goals, get healthier, earn a blah, blah, blah. You have to hear about this. You know, you're putting this in a comment. That should have been a post right up here. Okay, so I would grab this and put it up in here. Okay, make that as a post, not in a comment in here. And this is reverse. And then someone says, you know, looks like a load of crap. And this person says, I agree with you. Sounds too good to be true, but I will listen to it. Okay. You have 2 options. One, just delete the whole post and do it again from up here. I started a 90-day challenge and I'm promoting my goals to get healthier. And it looks like I can't. No, remove this whole. It looks like I can anything. My goal is to get healthier and get into a BMW within the next 90 days. No, looks like it can. This sounds like you're still trying to do something. You're not trying anymore. You're going to make it happen. Okay? Now, remember, everything you need is under gst.vi.com. gst.vi.com. That's a training here. And all you got to do is, if I can click on this, is not getting clickable. Anyone else with a question? Okay, Carol is saying, look, I've been doing this for 5 months. How can I say I just found out? Carol, you can say I just found out. You know, you don't even need to say I just found out. You can simply say I am starting a 90-day challenge, and my goal is to da 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 da. Okay. Now remember, GST training. I'm not going to go through this with you guys, but I just want you to understand. Right here, it says go public. It says your goal is not a goal until you go public, and it says right here, share now, and it's right here. Don't create anything new. Don't create something different. Just do exactly what they tell you to do. I just found out. So in your case, Carol, you say you've been doing this for 5 months. You can just say, you know what? I've just started a 90-day challenge, okay? And my goal is to. You have to hear about this, okay? Cool. All right. Well, listen, with the Facebook stuff, you know, guys, I just tell you. Remember, I said July. I wasn't even doing any of this Facebook stuff. I just started in August to do this. And it took me, to be really honest with you, took me about 2 days to get a hang of this. Once you start posting, you know, what I would do if I was you and your brand spanking new, the first thing I would practice doing is just add pictures. Okay, just make your life easy. For now, just add pictures. Just to start, okay? If you don't have any pictures, start finding out where there's some challenge parties from tomorrow. Just show up at challenge parties to support the people and start taking pictures. Then come back and then upload the pictures on there. You know, if you notice, I like doing my little gang sign, as people say. Where are we here? You know, our little pics here. Where are we? Well, I don't see any now. Any kind, you know, the Visalus sign. You know what I'm talking about, right? There, see there. That's me doing the Visalus sign. All right. So start doing pictures. If you there are any big events, make sure you go to those big events and take pictures like this. Take pictures of people on the stage. Record videos of them. Again, I do all this all on my phone. That's what I do. So it doesn't have to be anything complicated, okay? So take pictures. That's the very first step. That's what I would do. Second thing I would do, if you're in the project, again, if you're in the project, what you have to start to do right now, start to support people within the project, okay? So when you see something like this, hey, VP Stars, show the love on Akita's wall. Pay attention to where people are asking for the love. Some people are asking for the love within the project. Okay, again, this is a secret project, so no one gets to see this, okay? So within the project means you post on here. Okay, that's within the wall. On the wall means you have to go to this person's wall and tell them to make their wall public. Even if they don't make their wall public, still click and become their friend. Please, please, because if you do that, you think of Makita here as a brand new person, never been on Facebook. She just comes on Facebook, she goes public, and all of a sudden she gets like 11 friend requests. You know what? That builds the bond. That shows her, look, there's a teamwork going on here. Okay, you just want to blow up her wall. Okay, same thing in here. So first step is start uploading pictures. Second thing, start to support people that you see in here. Start posting comments in here. Welcome to the team. Congratulations. We have lots of people on here that you can be helping out with. Please, please, please make sure that you're posting all this kind of stuff on there. Okay. It'll really help out for you, because when it's your turn and you're asking for us to show love to people that you have, guess what? We're going to be all over you and helping you and your people send out loves as well. Okay. So you want to make sure you do that. And then the third thing I'll get you to practice, try doing, if right now you're looking for pictures, maybe you live in a town with 2 people and you can't go anywhere, okay, start sharing. Just come on my wall. I mean, all of you are mostly friends of mine now. Come on my wall, whatever you like, share it. Just share it everywhere. Share it on your wall. Go share it on your friend's wall. Just share it, okay? Ideally share it on your wall, and you can tag some of your friends onto it, okay? So, you know, people are saying, I wish I heard of this 4 years ago. Jeez. Anyways. Okay, let me see. I tried to make notes as to what else I want to talk about. I think that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got something out of this. Let me just see here. Take pictures on that. Challenge parties yourself. Take videos. Oh, yes. And one last thing. If you want to make yourself seem like a superstar, just before you take a video of someone about to talk on stage, or you're about to go into a challenge party, or you're at the challenge party, just turn your camera to you and do the quick intro. hey there, this is Dave, and I'm here at a challenge party. Check this out. And then you just zoom out, and then you're showing people in the challenge party. Hey, this is Dave, about to get into another challenge party. I'm here in Montana. And then, again, you walk into the house with your video recording. Or if you're at an event, hey, this is Dave, and I'm here at the Vancouver event. You know, you're going to see lots of pictures from me. Just keep checking out my Facebook page. And then that's it. So just something quick and simple. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for coming on here. And, you know, I don't do this that often, but I may be doing another one in 2 weeks from now. Who knows? We'll see. If there's anything you need or you have other questions, feel free to message me. Guess where? On my Facebook wall. You know, anything positive, put it on there. Anything negative, I'm going to delete it. So it's all good. But again, first thing, guys, please start supporting each other on the project or in the project. If you're on our team and you're not in the project, let me know. If you've been added to the project but you're not sure if you have been, just come up here to where it says search for people. Type in Visalus, and you should see Visalus project group should show up if you've already been added in. Okay? So, with that, I guess that's it, right? Am I missing anything? Nope. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did record this. I'm going to try to convert this. I'm going to try to put this on YouTube, and then when I do, I will post this on. Where will I post this? I will put this in the project. Okay, so that anyone who missed it, they can have access to it. If you get new people who just joined the business, you want to make sure they don't make any mistakes. You tell them, again, only if you think there's a value in this, tell them, look, check out this webinar first before you do anything. Okay, just to get them prepped. And if you're someone who has people on a team who have quit or not doing anything, so look, you know what, maybe you should check out this webinar first, and maybe we can reignite you. All right, with that, again, thank you guys. And glad I could have been of service to you. I really appreciate you all. And let's take this thing to the top. Take care.